It's another video. Yeah, it's another one. I've been on the road. I really wanted to take this time to talk about, not really talk about anything. I think I need to address, I'm not doing these videos for you. I ain't doing these videos for any of you. I'm doing these videos for me. Because over the last couple years, of all the things I've done, from mixed martial arts, poetry, stand-up, comedy, movies, acting, the last 3 to 4 years I haven't really did anything else outside of CrossFit, calisthenics, training, regimen, meeting new people. And I think people are confused that I'm not just one dimension. I actually lost myself in that as well. I mean, we're all multiple dimensioned individuals, but not many people are going to use the other side of themselves that they know require much work. That's what I'm trying to say. So I want to take this time to let everybody know how I got here. It's not going to be a long story because I know my videos is being past 5 minutes and nobody likes 5-minute video. I got here without trying. I know it's crazy, right? It's crazy to sound like that. Does it sound crazy? Well, it's not crazy. All right. Everything I did was naturally. Everything I did was with my gut. And the things that I did do that's still with my intentional gut could have turned out bad, but in the end, ended up being a beautiful lesson. Now, I want to explain what that means, right? So, I got into personal training from a young age. I've been training kids since I was young, since park. If Instagram was famous back then, I'd be one of those little 6-year-olds with a six-pack running around teaching everybody how to do pull-ups. That was me. You know, that's my whole family. I come from a very big family. I ain't talking about y'all family where you got like little. I come from a very big family. I got 30 cousins, 40 aunts. Like it's ridiculous. My family reunions is crazy. Alright, and a lot of my family I actually chose, by position of belief. I actually was raised with my mom's side of the family more predominant. My father's side of the family is another big side of the family. But like I said, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about my family. What we're here to talk about is how I got here. I like helping people. And it is not hard. When you talk to a person like me and you meet me and we shake hands and we're doing all the talking and all the all the vibes and all that good stuff, you'll notice off in your first couple minutes talking to me. I'm a genuine person. A lot of people would try to poke holes in what I do. Even in my relationships, I have a beautiful woman, that's blessed by me regards. I have stuck by my side for her own purposes. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, oh, she stuck by my side because she saw me with others. No. That's bullshit. She stuck by my side because that was her choice. All right. Now, regardless of what she's been through, regardless of what she's gone through, that is not a definition that defines me. Now, all those little, wannabes out there, messing up the game, or females out there messing up the game, that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That's got to do with you. Ain't got no fixations, no worry about. Those situations are past anything else that you would want to recommend anybody else to have. So, make my story short, I got into this game, personal training, because I saw the industry was lackluster. I'm 5'7". Right now I'm 132 pounds. Never been over 140. I'm a small guy. A guy like me that enters a gym, automatically people are going to suspect one thing only. He's going to be fast. All right? I've gotten mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it out like that. I've got mine. If it came to jiu-jitsu, if it came to wrestling, if it came to boxing, you know what I'm saying? I've taken my losses. I have friends, in my circles, fighting friends, combative friends, personal training friends, that they've seen the worst and the best of me. I've been in situations where I've sparred, great boxers. You don't mess with them Italians, man. Where my mind wasn't mentally straight where it was, and I got my face ripped apart. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in there and not be ready You know what I'm saying? You playing the game, you gotta just walk the walk. You know, I have friends in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? I got guys that are getting contracts. You know, that's still eating ramen noodles. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted, man. The game out here is a struggle, regardless of how you look at it. I got friends who are millionaires. I have friends that are rappers. I have friends that are entertainers. I have friends that live all across the globe. I have friends that are animators. And when I mean friends, I ain't talking about your type of friend. I'm talking about first and last name basis. I know your mama. You know, I know your father. I know your family. I know your brothers. You know, I know what you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? People open themselves up to me. They feel they could trust me, you know. I can't help but, you know, bring back the movie Matrix, man. My goal from the first time I ever saw that movie back in '99, I was 9 years old, was to be Morpheus. My goal was never to be Neo. My goal was never to be an agent. My goal was to be Morpheus. I loved his character so much that for the rest of my life, I would find movies like The Warriors, and I would be Cyrus, you know. I'd find movies like 300, and I'd try to be Leonidas. You know, I saw more prowess and more power in being a leader than ever being a follower. And because of that, I put myself in a position where I end up following myself, destroying my life. And now that I'm building it back up to where I would like it to be, not expect it, where I would like it to be, I come to this conclusion. A lot of people don't know how I got here. I did martial arts for about 9 years. I did jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I did kumite, karate. I did taekwondo. I did capoeira. I did a little bit of Wing Chun. I did boxing. I did kickboxing. You know, never went to the pro division. Never got into the competition realm and started getting into the cage and competing full time. I've done bare knuckle fightings. I've done backyard fights. You know what I'm saying? I've got my hands wet. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, I got my hands wet. I've trained with some of the best pound for pound champions, you know what I mean, in the world right now. You know what I mean? I ain't going to sit here and name and drop names because that's not what I do. I don't flabbergast my life off somebody else's successes. You know, but instead, I look at how fruitful and beautiful my life has been because those people allowed themselves to be in my life. I know people in Bellator, you know what I'm saying? I know guys who are fighting in China and Japan, you know. I know animators, I know actors, you know. Listen, man, my life is funny. You know, if you know me personally, if you know me, you know, you're one of those people who know me, you know what you get is what you see, you know. And this video today is really respect where you come from, man. Respect where you come from, man. Yo, respect where you come from. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how far you think you can climb, respect where you come from, man. It's the roots that set the sowing for the future. If you're a farmer, you plant your seeds, and you're expecting your seeds to grow as soon as you look at the crop, you ain't a farmer. All right, that's why farmers have other hobbies like fishing, taking care of cattle, all right, petting chickens. All right, because there's a lot of time in between the crop and the seed. And with that being said, there's a lot of work here, man. There's a lot of work here. You know what I mean? My essence in my life, and people that I've helped, and people that I've destroyed, and the lives that I helped, and the lives that I've destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I am responsible for all of it. I take no shame in nothing I do. You know what I'm saying? I take no shame in no bad I do. You know what I mean? I speak openly. If anybody want to know what I'm talking about visually, DM me. I'll let you know personally. There's no reason for me to go in here and let everybody know how bad I messed up in my life, how many people's lives I messed up, how many people's lives messed up mine. You know, I'm not sitting here pointing fingers. I'm not sitting here telling you who's in my life. I'm not sitting here telling you who's not in my life. I don't care. I never cared. You know what I'm saying? When people come to me as a force of God, God sends them. I don't work for these people. They come to me. They seek me. They find me. If I'm at a gas station, I'm just pumping gas. You don't got to talk to me. You don't got to tell me that my head wrap is cool. My dreads are cool. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do none of that. But for some reason, you're compelled to do it. And because you're compelled to do it, you must do what you are compelled to do. So I am compelled to keep making motherfucking videos. I am compelled to record my life. I am compelled to do this because I need to make sure I leave my family something outside of the thoughts and actions they think that I am. And it's about time that you do as well. So that being said, I'm reading a new book today. I have a library. You know, I'm big into libraries. People who fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? That clan shit, you know, Dala Uga, you know what I mean? That clan shit, those who are around my circle, those are my brothers, those are my family, you know what I mean? You know, we be on that book game, you know what I mean? If you're not reading the book, you ain't doing nothing. Tell you straight up, I'm Kindle. That's nice. A physical book will never, ever take away the satisfaction it feels to read it. Yeah, you reading shit every day on your phone. Instagram, social media, Twitter, you name it. You talk about you reading a Kindle. You listen to an audio. That's nice. If you're driving and you're doing the work, two birds, one stone, I can understand that. But if you got some free time on yourself, you ain't doing nothing, grab a book. Matter of fact, go get a library. Matter of fact, go to IKEA today. Go grab a little $20, $30, $60. Buy yourself a little put-together shelf. Put the shelf together. Go to Goodwill and start copping some books. As many books as you can. Why? Because there's going to be a point in time you're going to have a lot of downtime. And you need to read. The book I'm reading is called Primal Leadership. Like again, I said, Primal Leadership. You know, so for the rest of the people out there, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to continue doing videos. I like videos. I didn't think I liked it this much. I like videos. I get to see my face, insecurities, you know, all the things that get to rile up in me, that create me, make me fear. I'm fighting my fears, and I love this. I love challenges. I love obstacles, you know what I'm saying? The bigger the opponent, the better. But that's my personal belief, you know what I mean? I like being the underdog. I like being the small dude, ripping dudes up to shreds, you know, real Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? We like that game. And for all the other dudes out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, you know what I mean? It's the dudes the small little people in the world who rule the world, you know what I mean? Go check your history. Every great conqueror was under the height of 5'9". It's the small people that rule the world, you know what I'm saying? That's an opinion. Tall people gonna get mad at me. Personally, I don't care. You know what I mean? They can't run faster than me. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, at the end of the day, man, have blessings on your day. No matter what you do today, remember where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Remember where you come from. Remember where you come from.